Hey, come here, check this out. We're going to do Pick It Up and Rip It Challenge number 2. It's going to sound like this without the backing track. That's the basic gist of it. I played it in the last lesson. It's a little bit harder to play standing up than it is sitting down because it's harder to see the fretboard, but it's just a matter of training your fingers to where you want them to go on the fretboard. So let's hear how it should sound over the backing track. Now the backing track that I've chosen for this one is that inspired by Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo Vampire backing track that I did. And what it is it's in the key of F major. When I did a teaser lesson for it and I played a solo over it, I played it in the key of F minor. So that works as well. This solo is written in the key of F major though, but there are parts of the song that switch over to G major. So when I played around with this, it fits on all parts of the song, but your mode's going to change depending on where you play it at. So I'm going to go ahead and put the backing track on, and what you're going to hear is the one that I get right. So it's going to depend on which one I get right that's going to be in what part of the backing track that I'm playing at, because I'm probably going to take a few takes to do this, and the one that I'll put on the lesson will be the one that I get as close as I possibly can. I'm not saying that was the best. You could probably do better than I did, but that was pretty close, and that actually wound up being over the part of the song that was in the F major. So it fits pretty well, and you can see there are some parts there where you have to fill out the beat. So if you just took a regular F major backing track, then of course the way that you played this, the phrasing might be a little bit different, and that's okay, because it's all about the feel and it's all about understanding where the beats come in and things like that, and that's perfectly okay. I'm going to play it for you slowly, and then in the next lesson what I'll do is I'll flesh it out exactly the way that I play it. And of course, if you want tabs for this, when you sign up at justpickuptheguitarandgo.com, they'll be available for you for this lesson, and I believe for the last lesson that I did, and also for the next lesson, where it will tab the whole thing out for you, and also give you a couple pointers as well as to, for instance, what mode we're playing in and things like that. In this case, it's the Ionian mode, but there's a couple of different scale shapes that I use in here, and I'll really go in depth with that when I get into my Patreon lesson. So again, you want my free 7-day course, and to get tabs for my most recent lessons, you get those by signing up over at justpickuptheguitarandgo.com. So here's the solo slowed down, and I'll reduce the gain so you can hear it. So that's basically the whole solo. You probably saw a clip in there. There was a part there where I went to the sweep and I messed up a little bit, came back and redid it. But basically that's the whole solo. Now when I play that sweep a little bit faster, I may not actually go through and pick those top 3 strings when I go back on that middle part. So if I play it kind of fast for you, I kind of do a legato, and it was a little noisy, but it's harder to play standing up than it is sitting down. But sitting down I could get it pretty clean. But basically what you want to do is try to get it as clean as possible. And that little hitting there on the 22nd fret, right, you got to be mindful of exactly where you're hitting. And of course, again, standing up, it makes it a little bit harder to do. which is why you want to practice standing up. It's always important to practice standing up, especially if you plan on being in a band and being on stage, because when you're doing stuff like this, you want to be able to play it and play it with fidelity, but you can't do that if you're always used to playing sitting down. So that's a pretty important point as well. So if you want to get tabs for this one, head on over to justpickuptheguitarandgo.com, or of course you'll also get my 7-day free course to help you unlock the fretboard and play intuitively and improvise with ease in 7 days. So thanks for checking this out. You want to enter this one or the last one, make sure you tag them, pick it up and rip it. Last one will be pick it up and rip it 1. This one will be pick it up and rip it 2. And I'll check them out on the internet, and I'll see you in the next one.